You know,
It's
it has to
universal.
be going on to, you know, Oprah, Tyler Perry, all of those greats that could do something with this, because we did the best we could do with what we had, but at the same time, like I said, everybody was impacted by that. And also,
did you ever try contacting Oprah or Tyler?
yeah, we do. I just give you the runaround.
We send it
Now,
to, what's the guy's name?
Talk to all of them.
No, the one in California. I never remember his name.
Travis Smiley.
Travis Smiley, yeah.
Was there anyone of the Columbia students that did not want to be interviewed?
No, just the one that she meant.
Well,
Because, I mean, obviously, all these black grads have moved up. I mean,
oh, no, not for that reason.
So, I mean, were they concerned about their position in life now?
No.
No.
They want to tell the story now. But what I thought your question was, we had a couple folk that didn't want to be interviewed by me. They wanted their story told by that white guy, Paul Cronin.
Well,
they felt that
yeah,
he
it's a
would
big-
take it further.
Yeah, it's a
And he
big
hasn't
race
gone anywhere
thing,
with
too.
it. Because he's got 10
It's
hours of
racial.
footage. He's not there. He wasn't born
Racial.
in 1968. He
And
doesn't have a
one thing I
clue.
noticed that this thing is very, very racial. And when I'm me being a young black independent filmmaker, I had to realize that once we get over the racial hump, you're gonna be all right. I was just talking to somebody about that earlier. But you do have to get over that hump. It's a big deal. And it's sad. It's really sad. It kind of make me mad sometimes. But you know, I'll be cool and I appreciate everything. You know, and I'll be a revolutionary
That's
myself.
a in-depth
But
discussion.
yeah, I'll be a
Exactly.
revolutionary myself. But the thing I've just
Let me
some
have
of the
the
things that
people.
you learn is that they in '68
Oh,
they already
Sister
did.
Key, thank you.
Thank you.
time?
Thank you.
Sorry, I
Thank
have to
you.
go.
What's
Yeah,
her
in
name?
1968 they did
Ooh, it's 9
the
o'clock.
revolution. That is the revolution, as far as I'm concerned. So me as 25, 27-year-old, I'm 27 now. I look around, I go into the white bar, the white place, establishment, whatever, because you saw the Orangeburg, they got killed
For going to a
straight
bowling
up,
alley.
because they had all they had was a bowling alley there, and they were straight. You know, there was only one bowling alley in the whole town. It wasn't you can go to another bowling alley. There's only one in the whole town. So they died over that, and those are the things that need to be discussed and talked about.
That's a
And the fact that
generation.
yes, generation, and also the fact that
Yeah.
How much of it you're selling these,
Yeah,
right?
we're selling them for $20. We got $100 for them when we first put it out. $20. And my book on Atlantic Beach also $20. It's $21.99, but
How about reconnoitering Travis Brown? You had a show on PBS, and reconnoiter and have your movie completed.
Yeah.
Go back and have a.
well, I don't know
Yeah,
how
y'all
to
can
reach
do
it.
all
Okay,
that.
see you,
Y'all
Mr.
can do
Curry.
that.
Thanks for coming.
we've exhausted everything.
We are
we can do.
so
Go on
exhausted.
We're doing
Here, let's
everything we
hear
can do.
her again. What's your name?
We're doing everything we can do.
Two things. I want to say that I appreciate your concept and your efforts in putting this film together, and I'm particularly taken up by your son's level of maturity and understanding and consciousness of this whole thing, and I just wish that could be replicated
Thank you.
with the students
Well, I'm
today.
not finished. That's what I was trying to say. I'm not finished. I know people leaving. I was really trying to get to the
Because the
point
time
of the
is on.
generational thing here, that this is still an issue, and the fact that the most important thing is that you can see is that the youth have, these students that these are, they're 60, 62, 63 now, but they was 18, 19 then, and they were just young like me, doing what they had, revolutionary, doing what they had to do, whatever. But I'm still sitting here thinking that this is over at 20. When I went to school in high school, 15, 16, I'm thinking it's over. The assistant principal telling me that I can't hold hands with a white girl. I have a white girlfriend. I'm thinking the thing is over for real in the 90s.
Yeah.
Now, I go here, now fast forward 3 years, just 3 years ago, that we did this interview, these students, they're doing a hunger strike. Same issues, 40 years later.
Okay.
And they had a bunch of, residents there, community, business owners, politicians, artists, whoever that live in the community in Harlem. We're all protesting this, just huge capitalistic, institution,
Yeah.
Columbia University, and it's not just, like I said, it wasn't just racial. They're trying to take the whole land, and they're doing domain,
Eminent domain.
eminent domain.
Yeah.
So it's a big deal, and it just needs to be, it needs to be taken to the next level. CBS, ABC, whoever wants to do a mini series, it could go on. Now, being black, it's just, it's not going to sell. That's why you all in here. There's only a few of you here because this is not something that is, quote unquote, what's going to sell. That's why I put the white people in it the first time. Now, they told me, oh, well, we want the black people, whatever.
Take them out.
But I want to take them out. But my point is that this still can be something done with this movie to where it can be sold and it can be used. And, as a miniseries, CBS, ABC, they have those American Pride, what do they call it? Family Pride. They had something like that about the 60s. And they could put the young people in it, they don't have old faces or whatever.
Well, I forgot
but
to
just
say.
tell the story. It goes on, and it's still going on today. And there's just so much more that we can do.
I forgot to say
but
we're
you have
also
to get over
showing
that
Monday.
racial hump. Being a black filmmaker, you have to get over that. Because I look at Vin Diesel and I look at a lot of filmmakers, Tyler Perry, these people, and the racial hump is there. But once you can get over it, they can see that we have, the same quality and content and, good information, then they will respect it and use it. But this thing something has to be done with that.
By the way, we are showing
now.
this
It's
on
cool, though. I love
Monday
y'all.
in Harlem. I forgot to
Cool.
mention that. Maisels Cinema. You know about that? Maisels, Maysles. And they have 3 films being shown. Yes. Oh God, I have the flyer here. But it's 125th, between 126 and 128. 315. I'll look it up. Don't go anywhere. What's
Yeah, I just want to say something else. I watch a lot of public television late at night, and there's a program on WLIW Channel 21 on digital TV that is called Independent Lens, and they show a lot of independent films, and I can't remember the name of the black actor that narrates the program, but that might be another avenue. They have a lot of independent short films, and I think that might be a good.
Well, what was your name?
Leah Williams, Sister Leah.
Sister Leah. Okay. And when I see the list, I'll put the name with the contact information. And what was your name?
Deborah Hunt.
Deborah Hunt. Okay, great. Did you have something to add or ask?
No. Anyone have any questions for me?
I enjoyed it.
I did produce it.
I'm
glad.
Very fresh.
Now she's the executive producer, and I do
you're
have
what?
to give my mother all the credit.
Co-producer.
She's executive producer,
We found out you
and
learned
she
these
for
things.
many years.
What executive producer means?
She always
You
talks.
pay
Oh,
for
I know
it.
what it means.
I paid
That
for
means
it.
the person that puts all of the
I bought
money
the cameras.
for everything.
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 It's on the movie, but you don't know what it means.
And these movies cost a lot of money.
Yeah.
And she's come back and forth a lot.
So smart. I told
to-
him what I was spending. He said, I said, we have to write this up. He said, that's a no budget. 30
No,
to
we
100,000.
we have an ultra now.
No budget.
We have what they call
What
ultra
I
now.
spend here doesn't even
50
count.
G's.
You start up. This
Look
film
at
is a big
Spike Lee,
business.
how he started with
He did,
She's
about-
Gotta Have It,
yeah.
all black and white,
It's ridiculous.
very low
He had
budget.
about 100.
He started what we cut hair.
Okay, what about?
Yeah, that was his first one when he was in college. We cut hair.
I can't
Just
think of
trying to
a
see
name
that
who
one.